tend to be confused on what path to choose, where to start.
I don't think it is difficult till 10th. At least when you're in Ryan, you can manage. Because I gave my board exam in Berlin. My board exam. I was the first person to give my board exam. It's a history created moment.
You have a match against a higher ranked opponent. How do you prepare for it mentally?
What qualities did Ryan specifically help you inculcate in your personality that made you who you are today, that made you the Simran Singhvi?
I don't think it'll be possible if any other school was there, because when I was playing, I have used to see play who are from other schools also. They like 3 o'clock practice, so they come by 4 o'clock or 4:30 because their school didn't allow them to leave early. So yeah, so all of those things that they always kept me motivated that it's okay, just go and play, and even if you attend a school for 3-4 hours, it's fine. We'll give you notes. So that is the one thing that I got from Ryan, that yeah, I can manage both. Me and my parents did not expected that how will we manage both, but here everything was so convenient.
What has been your biggest challenge on the international circuit?
What, according to you, is the most important value which a badminton player should inculcate in his or her life to improve and be successful?
Being mentally strong is very, very important, because you can break at any time.
Simran, as a student, very humble in nature, very hardworking, very smart, and she was there always. You asked for it, she would be for the school. She studied well, and she really knew to balance between the studies, the academics, and the sports. That is what the students have to do.
God bless you, Simran. We wish you all the best for all your future ventures. And thank you for being with us. Though you are unwell, we wish you that you get well soon. Continue to play your matches and go for your practices, and all our prayers are with you.
It's an honor to have you back amongst us, and we truly appreciate this memorable interaction. Once again, thank you so much for expertly guiding us to this discussion. Your skills and your knowledge are invaluable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How important is fitness for us students in today's virtual world?
It is very important, and being fit is something every person should be actually, and do a workout once a day, except like Pilates, you can do yoga, you can do gym, or even meditation is a kind of a fitness. So it is very important to be healthy, and it helps in a lot of things for your body. If you have a flexibility issue, you can do yoga, and if you go and sweat it out, I think that feeling is very good. After a good workout, you feel so fresh and energetic, and you eat good food. So it is very important, and you feel fit and healthy, and it's good for your health as well. So yeah, it is very important.
What, according to you, is the most important thing that you follow that made you so successful, and today you are a well-known name in the field of sports?
Hard work is very important, because I am a hard worker. I have never, even if I sit, I'm very anxious also. So if I don't work out, if I miss one session, I feel very anxious. Okay, I'm not working out, and it is if I don't work out, I will not win, because for me it's like whoever works harder wins, because after all the hard work pays off, and luck is also very important. But that luck is not something in your hand. Hard work is something in your hand, and I have worked hard a lot, and I have gave up a lot of things in my life. So working hard, whatever you do, just give your 100%. Do more than the other person is doing. If he's also doing an 8-hour workout and you are also doing an 8-hour workout, it's not gonna make you something that you want to be. So working hard is very important, and do much more than your opponent is doing, and being mentally strong is also very important. So these two things have really helped me in my career.
Lastly, your message of encouragement for all the students who want to pursue sports as a profession?
So my motivation will be playing a sport is really fun. Not even I'm not saying just play a competitive sport. Just go and have fun. Go to a ground, go to a swimming pool, and it's something that some skill that you learn and you'll enjoy. And what if when you start enjoying that skill, you realize, okay, I'm good at it, I want to, you know, participate in competitions, that automatically that feeling will come within. So my motivation will be that, you know, after your school is over, after your tuitions and extra classes or everything is over, get 1 hour time, go play any sport that you enjoy. Not necessary that you want to be competitive, just go with your friends, play that sport, enjoy and have some fun. And what if you realize that, okay, this is something that I can do, this is something I want to do. So go out there, and if you don't go and if you don't try it, you won't, you know, acknowledge it, okay, this is something that you're good at. Because if my mom would have not put me into the badminton coaching, I would have not realized that I would become a badminton player. Because my brother was into squash, and you know, my dad also used to play squash. Nobody was into badminton. So maybe if she would have put me in squash, I would have not, you know, been here. So go try things, and there are summer camps, and you realize that what if that you're good at and you can achieve something too.
Thank you for talking to us, ma'am.
Thank you.